St. Andrew's needs your support. St. Andrew's is made up of intricate pieces. This is how we are connected together. St. Andrew's is supportive, caring, embracive, ingenuitive, humble, and kind. St. Andrew's has our most valuable treasures at heart.
Hello from the St. Andrew's History Interest Group. The mandate or purpose of our committee is a stewardship of our church history. By that, we mean the discretionary and careful preservation and storage of written and pictorial events, minutes, and general procedures that take place. Minutes are sent to the provincial archives, while others are filed into the history room in our church. It is significantly valuable to be able to search back and to know what was done, to evaluate if the congregation should benefit or not by repeating that which is essential to decisions today, and even more significant, in planning for the congregation's future. Let us face the current change being experienced in the churches today with wisdom based on the best stewardship of our historical past.
St. Andrew's is about new beginnings and a fresh new start.
So White Spruce Training Center has been a part of St. Andrews for the last year and a half, and they've been providing a lot of our building maintenance and cleaning for the church. And it's amazing to see changes in individual lives and to see the ways in which this ministry impacts on some of the inmates, as well as the ways in which this work impacts on the congregation.
St. Andrew's is about spreading our arms out to serve others beyond our own reach.
Okay.
We are global citizens, and it's a really great big world out there. Sometimes we wonder how we can make a difference at all. So this is why Ray and I make a weekly contribution to Mission and Service Fund, because our donation can help bring healing and justice and hope to people throughout Canada and the world.
St. Andrew's is a place where we set a plate at our table to serve others.
What started out was collecting toques, mitts, scarves, and warm jackets and handing them out to those in need. We have found out that there was a lot of people that couldn't get assistance from our other social programs in the community. St. Andrew's welcomed the idea of a food shelf and started generously donating goods. Our youth has started out a project, A Cup of Love, and portioned out easy-to-make soup mixes. This is an ongoing project that makes a difference to support the people in our community.
St. Andrew's is an act of love and kindness.
Poinsettias and fruitcake. Personally, I think this is a very important function of mission and outreach. Very little money is needed from the church budget, as most of the money for the items comes from donations. I can still remember the first time I volunteered. When Mrs. Beisel phoned me, I thought I would have to deliver all 45. When I went to the church, I only had about 7 to deliver. One of the first places I went to was a retirement home. When I presented the flowers to the recipient, she was so pleased. I felt that she thought I was Jesus reincarnated. I could not and still can't believe that such an inexpensive gift could bring so much happiness to someone. I'll never forget what happened. I've had many people thank me and invite me in for chit-chat and cookies. I enjoy that aspect very much. I feel that this means of outreach is very important to the church.
St. Andrew's mentors and supports the determination and creativity of our children.
I like the games. And I like the boat. I like the singing. After messy like crafts, also the messy science experiments. Because of like crafts and the messy stuff, like I got my hands all like gluey and like messy stuff on them. Like it's so messy. My first stuff was like the science, but the messy science experiments. And like when I was doing those, my hands got dirty, like mine. And my another favorite part was the craft, like shaped. Okay, move the other ones.
St. Andrews has a strong supportive system that helps out in many ways.
The puzzle piece, UCW. United Church Women, to unite women of the congregation for the total mission of the church, and to provide a medium through which they may express their loyalty and devotion to Jesus Christ in Christian witness, study, fellowship, and service.
Okay?
Yep.
The ministry of prayer is an important piece in our community of faith. I believe that prayer can be a powerful tool in our lives. Prayer is an area which is often underestimated today. When it is my week to remember people in my prayers, I see it as a way of support and caring for others. I have been the recipient of this ministry and can attest that it can have a powerful impact. It is humbling and comforting to know that I am in the thoughts of others at difficult times.
St. Andrews is enriched with harmonious power that resonates within.
Music is a very meaningful part of life and worship at St. Andrews. Under the leadership of Shani Appland, our choir sings a wide variety of styles, including gospel, contemporary, and even some good old chestnuts. Music, both choir and instrumental, is a key component of each Sunday service, with anthems that uplift, or comfort, or complement the lesson. Hymn sing, Magic of Christmas, and Gospel Sundays are just a few of the things that put music into the hearts and minds of both the musicians and the congregation at St. Andrews.
And I noticed last Sunday Jen was talking about a little bit about service and also about value. And I know the congregation feels value in what we as a choir put forward, but also we as individuals in the choir and musicians also feel value. Sometimes I feel
A little guilty?
a little what?
Guilty?
Yeah, a little bit guilty about, about the choir being service, or at least in my own mind, because I know I get a lot more out of, what I do being in the choir than what I give, let's put it that way. Being able to associate with some awesome people and some awesome musicians, and of course Shani would be one that I would want to mention especially because, well, she's one of a few people that I've met in my life that's really made a difference. So I think that if some of the other groups in the church that are service-oriented have that same feeling that I have, where you're getting more out of it really than you're putting into it, I think we're in a very good place here at St. Andrews.
Okay. St. Andrews is there when you are at your most vulnerable.
St. Andrews UCW coordinate the weekly hospital visiting for our church. We share this project with Westview and we visit in alternate months. At the hospital, we get a list of names of patients who have indicated that they are United Church and would like a visit. This includes people from St. Andrews, Westview, and from out of town. We have special bulletins with scripture readings, prayers, and humorous readings, which we leave with them. We feel that this is a part of our stewardship commitment to bring some comfort and encouragement to the patients. We, as the visitors, also find it a rewarding experience.
St. Andrews is about bindings and stitches of love and precision with strong edges.
Church Quilting Club. We have a great time making quilts for people in need. Come join us on Monday afternoons.
St. Andrews mentors and supports the determination and creativity of our children. St. Andrews is a place of celebrations of life and unity. St. Andrews holds a place of prayer close in our hearts. St. Andrews is about speaking out and the acceptance of others.
The Pride Ministry sends a clear message that everyone can pursue spiritual growth here. We want you to come as you are and know that you are welcome.
St. Andrews is about expanding your spiritual growth.
Hi, I'm Elsie Palmerick. Bible study is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 6 p.m. Bible study is very important to me. It has given me a better understanding of the scriptures and the history of the Bible. It has deepened my spirituality. Our group discussions are very good. The different interpretations are really food for thought. On behalf of our group, thank you, Jen, for your time and leadership.
I like Blast because I got to meet a lot of new people and we always had some fun crafts, like we had pancakes one time.
St. Andrews empowers families.
For me, worship is about connecting with people. So we get together on Sunday mornings and we have a chance to see each other and just spend some time together. We get to share music with the congregation and we get to do some deep thinking about the things we hear about during the service. So we consider people that we're praying for who might be going through a difficult time. We think about the message that we hear, stories from the Bible, and things we learn about Mission and Service Fund. And so I appreciate that we get to do some consideration and just some examining what we feel about things and maybe have a new perspective of looking at different ideas. I think too, for me, worship really helps ground me. It connects me to God. It reminds me of His presence, and it puts me on a solid footing to begin my week.
St. Andrews is an open sanctuary to share. This vast space holds concerts, functions, and community activities and is a safe haven. St. Andrews could not be a church without funding. Your financial support helps put our puzzle together. All these corners and edges are important to us. It is what keeps us strong. Come join. Find peace where you belong here at St. Andrews, where everyone is welcome. Please keep this puzzle complete by your generosity.